Yeah, hi everyone. Good morning.
Morning.
Yes, sir, good morning.
I'm sharing my screen. Let me know if it is visible to everyone. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. So hope you are able to see the entire screen of the PPT, or is it just only a one window? How is it? Hmm?
No, sir, we can see full screen.
Full screen. Great. So before starting, just a welcome note that we are starting our Security Plus and CES training in this one batch together. Okay. So before starting our today's class, let's see the agenda. What are the main things that we are going to conclude today? Okay. So we are going to start with our introduction firstly. Okay. In introduction, I'm going to give you a brief introduction about me, like what is my security domain experience, what is my certifications, what is my corporate training experience, and how I have started my journey and how things have worked. After that, you guys can also introduce yourselves so we can get to know each other more. Okay. And after that, there are some class rules and expectations. So I'll give you a clarity on that, like what kind of things you can expect from this particular training batch. Okay, like after doing the security plus or after doing the CEH, what exactly you can achieve. Okay. And after that, we will see the comparison between the security plus and CEH and what is the career value, what kind of salary you can expect. And apart from salary expectation, how you can get started or kind of a roadmap. So that we will also see in that. Okay. And if we talk about the exam details, then I'll also give you a kind of a brief overview, like in Security Plus, what are the main questions are going to come up, like what kind of exam format it is. Okay. And in CEH, we will also see, like, because in CEH, there are some different variants available. Okay. So that we will discuss in a very detailed manner, like what are the key things that you need to keep in mind. After that, we will analyze the course content as well. Okay. In Security Plus and CH, what are the main differences? Because in CH there is a 20 modules, but in Security Plus it is limited to five to six. So that's it. And after that, we will conclude the session with the some bonus things. Okay. So let's get started with the introduction part. So let me admit someone. Okay. So this is me, Prashant Sharma, your cybersecurity instructor for this CEH and Security Plus batch. And I'm holding these certifications like CEH, CRTP, OSCP, CREST CPSA, and CREST CRT. My main experience is in the offensive security. Okay, and I have the idea about the few more things apart from offensive security. Like I have the idea about forensics, defensive security, a little bit more on the governance part as well. So if you have any doubts related to cybersecurity in any point of that, we can discuss on that, but not in the main batch. We just wait for the session to be concluded. Then after that, we can discuss few more things. Okay, so I can guide you with a lot of things like how you can get started, how you can achieve your dream salary, how you can crack any interview if you are preparing for any sort of designation. Because I cracked a lot of interviews, and I also help candidates to prepare for jobs or prepare for resume or LinkedIn optimization. Okay, you can scan my profile as well. So these are my LinkedIn and Instagram handle. You guys can connect with me. You can check my portfolio, like what is my key achievements available. So I'm active on LinkedIn a lot. Okay, I usually post in every 2 or 3 months, usually the achievements, and sometimes I also repost the student things as well. So recently, few of the students have cleared the CEH. Okay, but I have not posted over the LinkedIn. It's over the WhatsApp only. Okay, so these things you can just simply scan and we can simply connect over the LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn is a professional platform, so if you are not using it, just start using it, because you will get a lot of job opportunities over there. Okay, even I've started my career in May 2018 and I've got my first job from LinkedIn only. Okay, so if you are from India, Naukri is there, but I personally suggest go for LinkedIn or Indeed. That should be your preference. Okay. So that's it. If we talk about the main introduction part, okay, so as I mentioned that I have started my journey in cybersecurity since May 2018, and overall I'm holding 7+ years of experience in offensive security. Okay, because I'm into the core part of the offensive security. Mainly I'm dealing with the red team operations and a little bit of penetration testing, or you maybe have heard about the VAPT, vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. So I'm working in that domain, and I have the experience in performing the VAPT of different platforms. Like I can perform the pen test over the web application, mobile applications, APIs, network, and thick client application as well. And as I mentioned earlier, like I have acquired few of the globally recognized certifications like CEH, OSCP, CRTP, CREST CPSA, and CRT. And if we talk about the achievements, so I have a lot of achievements. I have just included 6 to 7 points here. Okay, you can see the entire list over the LinkedIn. So if you see that I'm currently under top 800 hackers in Buckroad platform. So Buckroad is just a kind of a crowdsourced platform where all the hackers comes from a globe and they usually find out the bugs over the platform and they simply report it and they will get the dollars in rewards. Okay, so I'm in under top 800 hackers in a globe. Okay, so and apart from that, I've also received a multiple Hall of Fames from multiple reputed companies like Google, Dell, Mastercard, HubSpot, Pinterest, and Healthify Me, Sabrari, Unilever, and many more. So the Hall of Fame simply means like if we are finding any sort of vulnerability in these companies, then they reward us with some sort of Hall of Fames and some money and a little bit of swags as well. Okay, so overall, I've found more than 150 plus bugs in more than 200 plus companies. Okay, so I've reported that. And if we talk about a few more things, then I published few of my Google Docs as well over the Google Hacking Database, and published few of the InfoSec blogs as well over the Cybersecurity and Medium. So I usually publish the blogs as well. So whenever I clear any sort of certification, I usually publish the blogs. And apart from that, I also publish few of the key things related to cybersecurity that you should know. Okay, like I usually contribute into the cybersecurity community actively. Okay, so there are many things I usually do. And apart from that, I've also received the recognition and awards from the government of India as well, okay, for cyber safety. And I've delivered multiple sessions. And the recent one that I've mentioned is Android pen testing that is organized by OVAS Bhubaneswar in 2023. Okay, so that's just a brief introduction about me. So now we can start with your introduction. Okay, so you guys can introduce yourself. You can mention your background, your name, what exactly the main interest, like why you have switched to cybersecurity, why you have started this particular career, anything like that you want to add, hobbies or something. So we can basically build the connection. Okay, so it will be a collaborative work, and you can also mention your career goals as well, like what exactly you want to achieve and what is kind of steps that you are taking. Okay, so we can start. Yeah. Guys, please continue.
Hey all, I'm Vikhar Mohammed.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I did my master's from University of North Texas back in United States. I'm working as SOC analyst for American Airlines right now, and I'm currently in a transition to from a blue team to a red team where I'm getting my offensive security done.
Mm-hmm.
And as of now, I hold a couple of certifications, where CompTIA Security Plus is one of those. I hold ISC squared CC, and I have a lot of boot camps done in my past experience as well. And I don't have much experience in cybersecurity. I just have like 1 year of experience as SOC analyst.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a couple of the reason why I'm giving a transition to cybersecurity into offensive side is just because I gave a couple of interviews in application security, and everyone demands having a CEH or OSCP done as soon as possible. But my age doesn't really demands getting an OSCP. So there's a reason why I joined the CEH class, and I'm really enthusiastic in getting trained under you for the CEH. And I had already taken the training from the EC Council, but still, just to brush up, just to get more knowledge from your side in our own what do you call? Uh, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it was all recorded classes, so I just want someone, a live tutor, to teach me how things works. So there's the only reason why I'm getting into these sessions and learning good new things. And whatever you teach me, it will always be a great feedback in my career as well. So yeah, this was all about me, and I will pass on.
Just one question here. So, like,
Mhm.
why you are switching from SOC analyst to offensive security? Any specific
The
reason?
reason why, yeah, because right now in United States, if you go, I mean, I know you are well known about the uh, opportunity that we have here,
Mm-hmm.
and we really have good scope here for this offensive security. And my passion was getting into the penetration testing and side, because all my brothers, my friends are all into good companies like Deloitte. One of my friend is a director at Deloitte, working under offensive security. So I did my research, did my homework, and I really thought, this is something I have to do. This is something that I'm looking down the road, and I want to do something I like, and something I like is now is offensive security, because I gave my best in the blue team, and I had no much options in my hand for the blue team security, because a lot of blue team security requires you to be a citizen.
Mm-hmm.
But offensive security doesn't really require you to be a citizen. If you have good certifications, if you have good knowledge on what you're doing, then that should be all. You have good package, you have good number of things to do here. And I feel me being 23 now, if I learn my security, if I give 2 years from here, I'll be 25 or 24. I'll be in a good scope. I mean, I'll be in a life where I have something in my resume. I have something good stuff in my resume, as you do. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to be the same. I mean, I'm not saying that you are my competition, but still, I want to be someone like you down the road.
Great. Great, Vikar. Okay, we
Yeah.
can pass on to someone else.
Yeah. Mhm.
So hi guys, my name is Ishan Mishra. I am basically from Uttar Pradesh, but working here in Bangalore, one of the US-based pharmaceutical company.
Mm-hmm.
So in my previous role, I was working as a network engineer, but in this company, I am more into cybersecurity. So for that, I don't have much experience for cybersecurity. So I
Mm-hmm.
choose this path, and to work on that domain properly, I just need these certifications to be done and the knowledge. So that's why I choose this course, and I want to be on more on the blue team side, like
Mm-hmm.
security side. So yeah, that's why I just wanted to. I have done CCNA, and earlier I was working on more on network side. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just wanted to be more on cybersecurity side now. So that's why I choose this path.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one thing,
Yeah.
what is your daily job activities in network security designation?
So earlier, yeah, I was in operations, right? Network operations. So, but in this company, like we do, my timings are fixed routine. Okay, like Monday to Friday, 12 to 9 p.m. That is my
Mm-hmm.
working hours in this company, and like here, I'm not into much networking part. So here, more into cybersecurity. So we are here. I need to do more like. Cybersecurity assessment, vendor assessment, cybersecurity assessment, and other things which I get right with respect to Zscaler. We have Zscaler product
Mm-hmm.
and so many things. VAPT you said right, so
Yeah.
scanning, IP scanning, vulnerability scan, and all those things we have to do.
So how you have transitioned from network security to the cyber security?
So one of my friend referred him. Okay, like
Mm-hmm.
one of my friend referred me in this company, and like network is also there, but like I wanted to be like
Mm-hmm.
my like it's my interest to switch in this because this is a booming nowadays, and I wanted to learn. So network is still there, but I'm uh, added give an interview for cybersecurity. So like EDR, XDR, like Cisco AMP, and all those things are here. So I'm learning, and side by side, I wanted to start this course as well.
Great.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Ishan.
Hi.
Anyone else?
Yep. Hi, my name is Karen and I'm from Australia. Currently,
Mm-hmm.
I'm working as an application specialist and wanted to move to the security side because of the high demand, good salary, and promising career progression. That's all.
You are already in application security.
I'm an application. I'm in a application. I'm working as an application specialist. I'm a subject matter expert.
Okay. So what's your daily job activities?
So basically, training radiologists for their program, the application. So basically, I'm in a healthcare. So there is one designated software which is used all over Australia by the
Mm-hmm.
health department. So I'm looking after that software, providing training to the technical and non-technical staff, and like maintaining those softwares, any updates. So recently we did the rollout of the Power Sky 2. Usually, all healthcare departments in overseas countries, we use Power Sky. So it's like a health sector.
Okay. And like a reason for choosing the CEH or Security Plus?
For the high and good salary, better career. Because right now it's in a very demand in Australia.
Yeah, it's high in demand. Okay, so which one, Security Plus or CEH?
Security plus. Like I
Security
want to start,
Plus.
so like I think security plus. Like I took guidance from many people. Here I
Mhm.
spoke to many different uh, education sectors. Everyone recommended me this to start with.
Great.
But the problem is my working
Mhm.
hours was not matching. So that's why I opt from India, this course.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So everyone is asking us to come in my working hours, which is not
Mhm.
possible. And we don't have
Yeah,
anything on weekends usually here. Very rare classes.
yeah, I can definitely understand that point.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the hardest part. Thanks.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, next.
Hi, Prashant. Ajit here.
Hi, Ajit.
Yeah, so I'm basically from network and security engineer. So I'm working
Mhm.
in Bangalore and GDT. So previously I took a class from Sulab to know the Splunk administrator level, how we are managing, if any threats related, log analyst, everything I have learned in the Splunk. But more onto that, art give many extra knowledge to getting into to the cybersecurity. I got advice from Sulab, so we want to know CEH. Because CEH we are going to learn about more attacks and how it's going to be and how it's going to be protected. So if we learn that, so it will be good to quick start to cybersecurity. So I already have that Splunk administrator knowledge. So now I'm into the learning of cybersecurity. So I want to my goal achievements is I want to get into the cybersecurity specialist. Yeah.
Okay. As of now, you are working as a network engineer.
Yeah, network and security engineer. Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm
you
working.
are.
Yeah.
Mhm. Continue.
Yeah, in security I'm working in Palo Alto. Yeah.
Okay. And in as a network engineer, you are just doing the operations, or you are handling some sort of projects in network engineer. How is it?
Both in networking and operations, I will be involving in troubleshooting as well as the operations levels for daily day to day, and that's my second priority because I have priority one projects in security,
Mhm.
so that I have to take care of it as per the security perspective. In security, mostly I will be involving in the parallel to operations configuration, means parts. Yeah.
Okay. Any specific reason to transition the career from network security to cyber security?
Yeah, actually, very long before I'm getting into the network security, I know very well I was
Mhm.
with Sulab before I'm starting career itself. So that time I studied about CCNA, so I got a job. So for that I get into this network and life is more to the day to day to security. Then again I involved with Sulab to how I can move to the cybersecurity. Then he pulled me to the Splunk,
Mhm.
and we studied about Splunk. And now he's advised me to learn about more in CH deep level knowledge. Then it will be the good for me because initially I want to be a cybersecurity, but I didn't get a chance to get into the when I start my career. So finally, I am now here. So hopefully, my next gate will be the cybersecurity.
Great. Okay, we can move to the next candidate.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Vibha and I have 3 years of experience in cybersecurity field, currently working as a SOC analyst in Accenture, and I want to explore more in this domain. Sorry for my voice, and I want to have some good certifications, so that's why I have landed here. Because when I was switching from one company to another, they asked me like, what certifications do you hold? And I was
Mhm.
not holding any good sort of certifications to tell them, so that's why which I had to do this CEH so that I can start my career with. So yeah, that's all about me.
Okay. And you are planning to switch your career, or you just want
No, no,
to
I don't
have a
want to switch
certification?
my domain. I just want to switch companies. That's why,
Okay.
yeah.
CH is mandatory for a salary hike something.
That's not, I have heard about, even there are more better
Hmm.
certifications than this, but this is like beginner friendly. So
Hmm.
that's why I thought to let's start with this one.
Great. Also, Vibha, just one more thing. Like, do you want to share your daily job activities with us? Like, what exactly you are doing as a SOC analyst, and how is your life, and how you are
Yeah,
balancing your work-life balance? Yeah.
yeah. So we do have different kind of shifts which we will be aligned to us, and we need
Hmm.
to work accordingly shift timings, and we do have multiple tools to analyze. So I am working on Chronicle Source and EDR, CrowdStrike, and multiple other ITSM tools. So we have to monitor the platforms, and if we have to analyze whether it's a true positive or a false positive. And suppose it seems to be a true positive or any critical incident has been triggered, then we have to work and provide our analysis, and we have to share it to the customer. And also we have to make any on calls if it is actually a true positive. So this is what our daily job is, and also there are multiple other things. Those are all like ad hoc requests.
Great.
Yeah.
Next.
Hi. Hi all, Pallavi here. I have all around 10 years of experience in IT, and last 2.5 years back I switched my career to cybersecurity, and I'm
Hmm.
working as a SOC analyst in Lenovo. My goal is to join this course to increase the weightage in my resume. When last time I searched resume, people were asking more like CEH certified people. So that's the
Hmm.
reason I'm here. Because like I switched my career, I masked 2 years, and like here, like they are just starting the SOC, so I don't have the good knowledge. Like previously, I just learned theory on based on that I got the job, but now
Hmm.
I don't have the technical knowledge to show like as a 10 years of experience people. So that's the reason I'm here.
Okay. For enhancing the skills part, you're just doing the CH certification.
Yeah, I basically just switch the career.
Switching the career in offensive security.
No, in cybersecurity, but I'm switching the job. It's difficult
Oh,
now because of like only I have theory knowledge.
okay, okay, great. Okay, next, please.
Vivant, of this side. I'm basically from Karnataka. I'm currently working in Mumbai as a SOC analyst in EY, Ernst& and Young.
Hmm.
So my purpose to join this course is to have a good understanding about the current technology and terms, and to learn more about the attackers point of view, like how the attacker thinks. Like basically, in current I am having like around 2+ years of experience. So with the experience, you need the weightage of certification also to compete with this current competitive market. So mostly, I am joining this course for the certification point of view.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what from my point.
Okay, so you are working as a SOC analyst or as an offensive security engineer? How is it?
Yeah, no blue teaming. I am working as a blue teaming and SOC analyst. Yeah.
Okay. And for enhancing your certification part, you are doing the CEH.
Yes, yes, yes. Exactly.
Great. Okay, next, please.
Yeah, Prashant, one doubt
Hmm.
from me,
Yeah.
does this course helps get more knowledge on what are the operation we are performing now currently as a SOC analyst? I'm not sure whether it will be helpful or for the blue team, or whether it will be help for offshore offensive security. Like I just wanted to confirm with it.
Okay. So CEH is basically the neutral certification. Okay. Usually, why it is a beginner friendly? Like suppose if you are a fresher and you want to just get started with the cybersecurity, so we usually
Hmm.
recommend to do the CEH certification. Why? Because CEH holds the lot of information and a lot of knowledge from different things. Like, let me give you example: a little bit knowledge about the cloud computing, a little bit knowledge about the IoT, a little bit knowledge about the mobile hacking, a little bit about the scanning network. So it will give you the hacker mindset, like how attacks are working in a real world. Okay, so as a SOC analyst, you are already seeing that attack is happening. Okay, you are getting the logs,
Yeah.
but you don't know like how attacker have done it. You don't know what is the payload
Yes.
they
Yes.
have used, like why they have used, what is the background logic behind that. Okay, so you will get that particular understanding, like how this attack done. Okay, and what is the attacker mindset, and what exactly they want to achieve. Okay, what exactly the part they are going to follow, what are the key steps that they are going to follow. Okay, what are the main phases of hacking that everyone is following as to hacking any sort of organization. Okay, so that kind of a mindset, that kind of knowledge you will get from this. Okay, and after doing the CH, you can pursue some other certification as well to master any specific domain. So if you go into the offensive security, so usually we suggest go for OSCP. Okay, for past mastering the network level things. If you want to go for more about the web application or website security, then go for OSWE. Okay, if you want to go for more into the exploit development, then there are some other certification. Similarly, for blue teaming as well, there are multiple certifications are available that you can go for level 1, level 2, level 3. And if you want to enhance your skills, then learn more about the EDRs, learn more about the different tools. Like we have a Splunk, QRadar, we have something called Cortex. Or okay, so there are multiple things. Okay, so it
Yes.
depends on your interest, like which domain you want to enhance your skills. So accordingly, you can follow the path. Okay, I hope it
Yeah.
clears your answer
Sure.
question. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Mr.
Okay. Next, please. I think two more persons left.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah,
Prashant,
my name
sorry
is
for interrupting. Do we have a recording for this class? Because I just finished my shift, like night shift. I was
Yes, it will be
working.
there. It will be
Oh,
there. Just connect with the team. Oh, okay.
okay.
So, or just DM me. I'll share you the contact details. You can connect with them. You will get the recording access. Okay.
That works. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Adek. You can continue now.
I'm really sorry, Prashant, to interrupt. I'm really sorry. Do you also have recruiting firm some to assist someone from states?
Recruiting firms from states.
Yeah,
Like in you, which state you are from?
I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Okay. So, like personally, if I'll
Uh-huh.
talk about myself, okay, so I have some sort of references are available. If you're looking for a specific
Okay,
roles or designation, you can connect with me. Okay, I usually push the
sure.
status over the WhatsApp. So if you are saving my number, okay, then
Uh-huh.
definitely you will see the status. You will see the opportunities. Okay, even I have the WhatsApp group as well for the community. So where I usually post few more things about the career enhancements and job opportunities, and few of the skill enhancement programs or some boot camps or hackathons. Okay, so usually you can connect with me. I can share, or if there is any specific references available in offensive security. So I'm a guy like who is into the core part of offensive security. So usually I most of the time I get the more opportunities related to offensive security. So stay connected with me. I'll definitely share it if we are
Uh,
looking for something.
so I have one last question. So after
Hmm.
learning this CEH,
Hmm.
uh, on a scale of 10, how much do you think a person can do good at offensive security after doing this course on a scale of 10?
In a real world in offensive security, mainly it is about the VAPT. Okay, you will just get an introduction of VAPT, like what exactly VAPT is, what are the different types, and how it is done. Okay, but you
Okay,
will not get the real hands-on experience. You will just get an idea about how to perform the 10 attacks or 7 to 8 attacks. That's it. But VAPT is more about performing the test cases, like more than 200 plus test cases you are performing. Okay, so
okay,
that thing you will learn in the penetration testing. So that's a different thing. So I suggest, like, if you wanna go deep dive into the offensive security after completing the CH, just do the penetration testing. That's it, VAPT part, and yeah, you will get a job very easily after that. And if you're holding the certification like CH, then it will be very easy for you. And yeah, then you can start exploring the things, and you can learn parallelly different things, and you can
you
prepare
also
for OSCP
teach
as well. Mhm.
penetration testing?
Yeah, I also teach that. I deliver the training on different aspects as well. Like I train on red team, I train on penetration testing, I train on certifications. So anything on offensive security, just let me know. We can have a call, or we
Yeah,
can
I
discuss
did
after the
ask
call.
the. Yeah,
Hmm.
sure. We have to discuss regarding this because it's something that I have to discuss. Okay, we after that.
Yeah, just give me a call after the session. Okay, we can
Okay,
have
sure,
a discussion on that. Yeah.
sure.
Okay. Yeah, Adek, sorry for interruption. Yeah, please tell me. Edek, are you there?
I'm here. For me, I don't have much to say, but I work. I used to work as a Linux system admin, and
Mm-hmm.
I moved. Actually, I'm working as a SOC analyst.
Mm-hmm.
The only certification I have in cybersecurity is the Security Plus. So I would really like a blue team. I would like to know the tactics, technique of the offensive attacker in order to perform my job. So that's why I enroll in this class. So I want to know how it work from the red team mindset in order for me to be able to do be an effective blue team.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you are working in blue team as a L1 or L2 or L3?
L1, L1.
L1. L1. Okay. So what are your daily job activities that you're doing as of now?
The daily activities is like initial alert triage, analyze, and
Mm-hmm.
most of time the false positive one are closed, and we do the initial triage and escalate them.
Okay. And doing the certification just for enhancing the certification weightage in resume. That's the only reason or something else?
Come on again.
I'm asking like reason behind doing this certification, just to increase the weightage in resume or any other reason.
The reason is I know that in order to be a good blue team,
Mm-hmm.
a good SOC analyst, you're gonna be a plus if you know how the defense work,
Yeah.
how the offense work. Because we
Mm-hmm.
work as a blue team, but if you need to know also the red team mindset.
Yeah.
This is
As a
like offensive attackers.
yeah attack defense scenario,
Yeah.
like how attacking
Mhm.
is done, how defensive things are happening. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, we can move to the next person. I think Muhammad Ismail left. Yeah, Muhammad, you can unmute yourself and we can discuss.
Yeah, good morning, all.
Good
My name is
morning.
Mohammed Ismail.
Mm-hmm.
I'm currently in Abu Dhabi. I work as a IT asset management and technical support engineer
Mm-hmm.
with little bit of IT security awareness support engineer. So just a post or pre-incident we give just like training to the users regarding security, but that's not my part of the daily work. It's a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly handle the tasks related to IT asset management and technical support. So just it's been maybe 2 3 years. I am trying to switch my career into SOC analyst, but lately due to the work and circumstance, I was not able to do it. So I was just rolling around to do some certification. Then I came across this certification Security Plus because it clears the foundational knowledge and it really shows you where you are and where you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
So just figuring out and skill up yourself and try to switch the career as like soon as possible, so but might not be too late to do it.
Okay. Any specific reason from switching from IT engineer to cybersecurity engineer?
It's like for example, as a technical support engineer, maybe we have 5 or 10 years of this field. If we say like naturally, after 10
Mm-hmm.
years might be this field be, it's like a rare field. So cybersecurity, cloud, and AI, it will be the booming field in the future and in the present also. So
Okay, great. Okay, I think we are done with introduction. Let me just go through the list. Yeah, seems we are done. Okay, now we can move to the next part. Okay, let me just go through. Yeah. So now let's talk about the some class rules and expectation. Okay, I'll go through it one by one. Okay, firstly is regarding the attendance and participation. Okay, so I'll encourage everyone to join the session on regular basis. Okay, don't rely on recordings. Okay, because there are multiple reasons. One of them is that firstly you have paid for the live classes, okay, not for the recording. There are multiple recorded lectures are already available over the Google, Udemy, Coursera, and other platforms as well. Okay, where recordings are already there, you can just go through it. Okay, but you have already paid for the live training, so always join the live class. Don't rely on the recordings. Okay, because suppose if you have some sort of doubts or if you are not clear with the concept, then you can ask directly on there. Okay, you can just simply raise your hand and I can simply unmute you, and we can discuss on that part. Okay, but in the recordings you cannot ask. Okay, and usually it will be delayed or it will be in the backlog, like you have to watch. You can watch it someday whenever you are free. Okay, so that's why I encourage everyone to join the class every time whenever the class is there. So usually it will be on weekend. Okay, 9 a.m. IST to 12 p.m. IST. Okay, so just join on the time. Okay, so you will get the most benefit, and you can ask some of the out of the box question as well, like apart from CH, but after the class, not in the middle of the class. Okay, so if there is any topics that you want to discuss, just wait for the session to be concluded and we can discuss after that. Okay, that's the first thing. After this, how we are going to learn. Okay, what are the step by step process? So let me tell you my way of teaching. Okay, how I usually tackle the things. So firstly, I clear the background concept. Okay, like usually the theory. Okay, so if you see in the security plus or CH, there is a lot of theory that we need to conclude. Okay, but only theory is not going to help us. Okay, so that's why practical demonstration is also required. So in the second step, after doing the clearing the background concept of theory, we will move to the practical demonstration. Okay, and after doing the practical demonstration, we are going to take a notes. Okay, why we are doing the notes? Okay, because notes are going to help you to remember the things. Okay, if you are the person who usually forgets the things on frequently, then just take a note of everything. Okay, you can take a note in digital format, or you can just write it in your copy, or you can take a completely new notebook and you can write it over there. Okay, so you will be able to memorize it. Okay, because there is a lot of theoretical based things are going to come up in the exam, and you have to tackle them. Okay, I'll give in next few minutes we will see like what kind of things you can expect in the exam. Okay, because in the exam a lot of full forms or acronyms are going to come up. Okay, that's a lot of theory. Okay, so you have to tackle them. So how you're going to tackle? If you have the notes, okay, then only you can do that. That's the second thing. After that, the third main thing is a collaborative communication. So I'll encourage everyone to connect with each other. Okay, so recently, like in my last batch of CEH, so a lot of people were there. So few of them have cleared the CH certification, and they helped each other as well, like how you can prepare fastly, what else you can add up in the overall journey. Okay, because you are just starting. Okay, and someone have already cleared it, then ask the questions. Okay, don't hesitate to ask the questions. Okay, to anyone. Okay, so you can just communicate with anyone. You can just simply connect with anyone and you can ask. Okay, in a respectful manner. After that, the fourth thing is timely completion. So whatever the assignment that I'm giving, so usually I'll give the homework or assignments on after Sunday. Okay, so you have a 5 days of time to complete that, like Monday to Friday. So within that you can complete the assignments, and if you are able to complete all the assignments within a time, then there are some bonus points I can give you, and in that bonus point we can discuss like what kind of rewards you can expect. But that rewards is only for one or three people, not for everyone. So everyone have to complete the task in a very fast manner. If you are able to complete it, then you will get bonus points. Otherwise, you will not. Okay, so that will help you. Okay, I'll we will discuss like what kind of bonus points or you can expect and how you can redeem that. Okay, in the last. The next thing, don't hesitate to ask questions. Why? Because everyone is fresher. No one is there to judge you. Okay, and never ever feel shy to ask. Okay, don't feel, because everyone is on the same level. Okay, don't feel like someone is going to judge me. That's not the way you are going to learn. Okay, if you want to learn something, ask some silly questions as well. Okay, uh, because if you are just asking some basic question, you will get better clarity. Okay, and maybe uh, someone else is also there, but he is hesitating, or maybe the person is introvert, he is not asking. no issue. You can ask it. But that's not something I'm saying that interrupting me while I'm delivering the session. Just simply raise your hand. Okay, whenever if you have any sort of questions, just raise your hand. Okay, and whenever I see any sort of hands, I simply stop after delivering the entire concept, and we can discuss the uh, that particular topic, or if you have any sort of a discussion point over there, we can quickly resolve that. Okay, don't wait for ending the class. Okay, if the question is relevant, we can clear it on the spot. If that question is not relevant to the class, but still want some understanding or clarity, we can tackle it after the class. Okay, so just wait for a class to be ended, and after that we can discuss on that particular point. Okay, and it's not limited to offensive security. You can ask me anything like 360-degree in cybersecurity, like anything related to that. I can help you on that. Okay, or you can drop me a text as well. Like even after the class, if you have some sort of questions, you can drop me a text. If I'm not replying, it's been more than 24 hours, you can simply call me as well. Okay, so that's why that's the way that how you are going to interact. Okay, because these sessions are going to be interactive. Okay, I'm not here to just deliver the sessions. Okay, I'm here to clear your certifications. Okay, I'm ensuring that you will get the proper knowledge, you will get the complete knowledge. After that, you will be able to clear the exams on your own. Okay, you will not need to find some other resources, because everything I've already collected and optimized in such a way, so you will be able to clear it very easily. Okay, I'll give you everything like whatever is required to clear the exam. Okay, the last thing, but not least, is the note keeping. Okay, you have to take the notes of everything. Okay, so throughout the class, what you can do, you can buy a separate dedicated new notebook, and in that you can just simply note it down with your pen and paper. Okay, and after the class, what you can do, either you can convert them digitally. Okay, there are multiple applications are there, like we have Obsidian, OneNote, Notion, Evernote, so Keep Note. So these are the application that you can use, or cherry tree is also there that you can use. Okay, so why I'm suggesting the digital note taking application, just because physical notes can be damaged. Okay, that's the only point, and you cannot carry them everywhere. Like suppose you are traveling, and in that case you just want to revise something. Okay, then you cannot carry your notebook over there. Okay, for everything. But if you are having the notes over the digital application, you can simply open your laptop or open your mobile application, and you can simply go through it. Okay, that's the main part. Also, one more thing, whenever you are choosing any sort of application for note taking, ensure that firstly it is cloud sync. Cloud sync means like if you are accessing the application from laptop, it should be accessible from mobile as well. Okay, why? Because usually we usually carry the mobile everywhere, but not laptop. So that's why if you want to edit something, if you want to add something in your notes, then it will be very effective over that time. Okay, there are multiple applications comes up. I usually suggest go for Obsidian, Notion, or Evernote. These three are best. If you want to go for some others like OneNote or Cherry Tree, this is also good, but there are some limitations over there. Okay, that you can also refer. If you have a student ID available, then you can get some discount as well, because a few of them comes with a subscription as well. Okay, but very important session would be after taking the notes in physical copy, just transform them into the digital notes. Okay, also share me the notes on after the class, so I'll be able to review your notes as well, like if you have missed something to take a point, or how you can add the detailing over there, so that thing how you can do it. Okay, if you have the notes. Okay, so usually what I'll do is I review the notes of each student, and I can check like is that person is active or not, or how they are taking the note of everything. Okay, because there are many things. Today I'm using the slide, but not in every class I'm going to use the slides. Okay, usually there are some sort of diagrammatic views, there are some examples, there are some practicals we are going to do, but still you have to take a note. So how you are going to do that? Just take a note in copy pen in the throughout the class, and after the class transform them to the digital one, and you can share it with me. If there is any sort of addition or any sort of removal, or after reviewing that thing, I can help in that. Okay, so that's the 6 point that you need to keep in mind. Okay, after that we can move to the next point, that why security plus or CEH, and what is the career value. Before that, I just want to quickly check, like, do anyone have any sort of doubts or anything before proceeding, or is it clear for everyone as of now?
Yep, yes, sir, it's clear now.
Yeah, clear.
Great.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm wondering how the demo part will be like.
How would be?
The demo part, like the lab session.
Oh, lab session. Okay. So labs, I'm going to help. So there are multiple labs come up. Okay. If you go with the official CEH, then there are some cloud labs. For that, you have to pay a huge amount of money. Okay. But usually I won't suggest to go with that particular lab. So I have my own labs. So I'm going to help you to create your own lab infrastructure that will be accessible for lifetime. Okay, so you can practice that thing anytime. Okay, in your own laptop. Okay, so it will be accessible. Okay, don't worry
Okay.
about that. Yeah.
And it will help you to clear the exam, right?
What is it?
Will it help you to clear the exam?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's kind of an alternative to that expensive labs. Okay, that I have. Okay. Because you have already paid money for certification, you have already paid money for the training, then why you are paying extra money for labs? Okay, instead of that, just create your own labs. You will get more experience into that part. Okay, and it will be lifetime accessible. So even after finishing the training, you can clear it anytime. Okay. Okay, we got a one question from Vikar. Can we refer the EC Council material have the labs from them? Yeah, definitely you can refer to them. Okay, if you have already purchased it, then yeah, definitely you can go through them. But if you have not, because there are multiple persons in this training as well who have not purchased the CEH certification as of now. Okay, so they don't have the course material. So I am going to share everything, whatever is mentioned in the certification or the course material. So you will get everything in a more simpler form. Okay, and because there are multiple things EC Council have mentioned in their syllabus, but these things won't come in exam. So, and it is also not that much important in the starting part. So I've cleared a very optimized notes for everyone, so you will be able to understand it very easily. Yeah.
So, for an example, just in case if down the road you're teaching me fingerprint and recurrence, and you teach me the labs which are similar to the CEH, I mean the EC Council, or your labs are going to be different method.
Concept would be same. Okay, maybe the target would be different. Okay, so let me give you one
Oh,
example. So suppose in the labs you are getting a scenario like do the reconnaissance on target A. Okay, but
okay,
maybe I'm using a target Z. Okay, but the
okay.
technique how we are doing the reconnaissance, that you will learn throughout the journey. Okay, the
Mm,
technique would be similar, concept would be similar, just the targets is going to be changed. That's it, nothing else.
great, great. If I have any doubt in the regular labs because you teach on the weekend, so I'll be liberal on the weekdays. So
Hmm.
I'll just implement the same topics in my labs with the EC Council. If I have
Hmm.
any questions, can I directly ping you on WhatsApp during the weekdays? I mean, if just in case if I have a doubt uh,
Hmm.
in web application or vulnerability assessment or exploitation lab, and I come to you stating that hey, I have a single doubt in this, can you just
Hmm.
quickly resolve this? So can
Yeah,
I will you be
definitely. You can ping
on
me
the
anytime.
weekdays?
On the
Okay, thank
weekdays
you.
as well, we can no issue with that. You can ping me over the night as well, but
Thank
whenever
you
I'll be
so much.
available, only when I'm going to answer you. Okay. So
Sure,
if
sure. Thank you
within
so
a
much.
24 hours, if I'm not responding to you, just give me a call. Okay. Maybe I forget, or
Sure,
maybe I've seen your message, but I forget to reply you. Okay. Don't hesitate to call after 24 hours. Okay. If I'm
sure,
not
sure, sure. Thank
responding
you so
to
much.
your messages. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Anyone else have any question? Okay. So before starting Security Plus and CH, I just want to know like how many of you have opted for Security Plus certification? You guys can just simply raise your hand so I can simply check. Or you can just simply drop in the chat like how many of you have opted for Security Plus certification. Okay, Ishan Mishra have opted for Security Plus. Mohammad Ismail, Kiran, who else? Only three people have opted for Security Plus certification. Great. And the rest have purchased the CH certification or they have to purchase the CH certification or they are planning to purchase the Security Plus. How is it? You guys can simply drop in the chat or you can unmute
Oh,
yourself as well. Yeah.
the question is, how many people have a S plus?
No, I'm asking like purchasing of the Security Plus, like if you have purchased the C Security Plus certification for this, like what is your goal from this particular training? Clearing the Security Plus certification or clearing the CH certification? I just want to check the count, how many
CH.
persons are there? Yeah,
Yeah, CH.
CH. Okay. Okay. So, okay. So the count is more for CH comparison to Security Plus because CH is widely accepted and Security Plus is valuable in specific areas like in Australia or Africa or some other you uh, abroad countries. Okay, great. But no worries. There is not that much differences are available between the CompTIA and Security Plus. Okay, usually if you see the career growth, then it is almost similar. Okay, but if we talk about the career value, okay, what exactly you can expect from the Security Plus and CH? Firstly, both are the beginner friendly certification. Okay, and if you see the content of CEH or content of Security Plus, you will see that Security Plus is majorly focusing on the foundation level knowledge. Okay, like little bit about the governance, little bit about the security architecture. Okay, and a little bit more about the security concept. So that's kind of a foundation knowledge you will get. Okay, so it is more beginner friendly as compared to CH. But if we talk about the CH certification, then CH majorly focuses on the intermediate knowledge of cybersecurity. Okay, beginner to intermediate level. So what kind of things it is focused on? It is focusing on the attack hacking mindset. Okay, it will focus on the hacking methodologies. It will focus on hacking the different platforms. Like it will also cover the different aspects of security, like what exactly the mean of penetration testing, what exactly the mean of forensics, what exactly the mean of governance, what kind of compliances are there, okay, and what kind of security rules are available, like what is incident response. So you will get a uh, deep understanding of the cyber security after doing these certification. Okay, but if you see, then in Security Plus it is more theoretical exam. Okay, you will see a lot of security controls are available in the Security Plus. Okay, a little bit more information about the fundamental concepts like CIA threat. Okay, what is the zero trust policy, what is the IAM cryptographic solutions. You will see more things related to threat attack vectors. Okay, you will see more about the mitigation techniques, how you can harden the system, how you can isolate the system, how you can do the patching. Okay, and you will see a little bit attacks as well. Majorly it is focused on the security architecture. I'll show you the weightage count as well, what kind of things are available in this. Okay, after that mostly things are going to be clear. So things related to security operations are also available in the Security Plus. Okay, and CH majorly focuses on attack defense methodology or approach. Okay, so after doing this, you will be clear with your mindset, like what exactly you want to do. Like either you want to pursue your career in blue teaming, or you want to go with the offensive security, or you want to go with forensics or governance. Okay, there are multiple domains are available after doing this. Okay, because that's just a start. Okay, for starting or getting into the cybersecurity, these certifications are best because you will get the uh, knowledge that is required. So you will get an understanding of different domains. Like these domains exist. Okay, because as of now, for you, only two things are there, like offensive or defensive, blue team, red team. That's it. Okay, but after clearing this, you will be get to know that there is a designation available in cloud. Okay, what kind of different cloud platforms exist. Okay, what kind of IoT things are exist. Okay, how you can plan them, how Wi-Fi hacking works. Okay, how you can how hacker works in real time. What are the different sort of attacks are happening in real world. What are the different tools and techniques attacker uses. Okay, so that kind sort of scenario you will get. Okay, now if we see more about the career value, then uh, you will see here the career value. Okay, so that's kind of a Security Plus or CEH salary I mentioned here. Okay, it is in dollars. But firstly, Security Plus and CEH certification salaries completely depends on three main things. Okay, firstly is what is the experience that you are holding. Okay, or that experience is relevant to the cybersecurity industry or not. Okay, or is it coming from a different background. Okay, or like what exactly your previous designation. Okay, that's the first thing. After that, the second thing is the skill set. Like what are the different skill set that you are holding? Let me tell you my scenario. So I've started my journey as a security analyst. Okay, and when I've started, I only have the skills of performing the penetration testing, but I'm not holding any sort of certification at that time. But at the time when I'm switching for a second job, I have done the CEH. Okay, why CEH? Because companies are looking for some sort of certification. Okay, you have the skills, you are putting into the resume, but you are not holding any sort of proof that you have the knowledge of this particular thing. So how you can showcase that thing? So for that, certification are come into the picture, where certification plays a major role to showcase or prove that you are holding these particular skill sets. Okay, and HRs usually put CEH or Security Plus in the job description, okay, as a mandatory sometimes. So if you're looking for any sort of jobs, then you will see the CEH or Security Plus is very common. I've seen CEH more common as compared to Security Plus, because I'm mainly looking for a job based on US or India. Okay, or Philippines, sometimes, or France. So we are usually for beginner friendly jobs. I see CH is very, very common, okay, as compared to Security Plus. Okay, so that's why in India CH demand is high. Okay, and obviously salary is also more than that. Okay, because CH covers something more than that Security Plus. Okay, so that's the major reason. And the third reason is location. Location also varies whenever your salary is getting decided. Okay, so let me give you one example for India. So if you're applying for any security analyst job role for Delhi, okay, that's a specific city in India, and the same you are applying for one more city called Bangalore, then there is a very huge difference, okay, in the location. Okay, there is a lifestyle changes and there is a lot of things. Okay, so you will see a huge difference in salary as well. Okay, if you see, because the cost of living is high as in Bangalore as compared to Delhi. So that's why you will get more package in Bangalore. Okay, but if you're getting more package, that means your next job switch or your next salary is going to be decided on the previous base salary. Okay, so it's good to take the best salary in the starting, so you will get the better opportunities in your next opportunity, next job. Okay, so these are the three key things, like whenever you are switching. And these are the roles you can also see, like what kind of roles you can expect from Security Plus or CH. So after doing the CH, you can get the designation of ethical hacker, penetration tester, security engineer. Okay, you can start applying. And after doing the Security Plus roles, you can go for the security analyst, network administrator, cybersecurity consultant. These are some common Security Plus roles you will see in job market. Okay, anyone have any doubt in salary or career value, anything?
Oh, yes, sir. I have one question.
Mhm.
So now my role is a network and security engineer. So now, if I'm looking for a CEH, uh, how I can
Mhm.
crack the next role? Uh, I'm just lagging out there. How we can go to the CEH roles at all? If I clear the
So,
exam,
okay, after clear the exam, what kind of roles you are looking for? Like you are looking into the SOC or in offensive security?
offensive security.
In offensive security. Okay, then I suggest after doing the CH, go with the penetration testing. Okay, learn the penetration testing of web, okay, or Android or network. Okay, then you will get a job very easily, because there are multiple companies that is looking for candidates having the multiple skill sets. Okay, and you will get a very huge hike. Okay, so let me tell you about myself. So whenever I've switched any company, I've got 100% hike, and sometimes I've got 200% hike as well. Okay, why? Because I'm holding multiple skill sets. Okay, if you see my introduction as well, in that I'm able to perform the penetration testing over different platforms. Okay, but it's not same with every guy. They can perform the penetration testing, but for specific domains, like they can only perform for web or Android. That's it. But if you know like how you can perform the testing over different platforms, then your demands is going to be increased. And if you wanna need more job roles, like, or you can say job calls, then what you can do, you can do some certification, so you will get more opportunities. Why? Because there are client exist in US or some other countries where they're specifically looking for a guys holding the certification. Okay, so in my company that I'm working, where basically there is a specific compliance related part, where if you're holding the CREST certification or OSCP certification, then you will get the preference, okay, over other candidates. Okay, and by just particular this thing, I'm getting more projects, I'm getting more calls, and I'm getting more specific interviews as well. Okay, and I'm able to crack usually all the interviews. Okay, because I'm in this particular field from last 7 years. Okay, and I usually target at least one or two certification for each year to upskill myself. Okay, so that's the way. If you want to go for offensive security, we will also see the difference as well, like what kind of differences in the offensive and defensive security, including the work-life balance, including the salaries, including the some other aspects like interest as well. Okay, like I've started just because of the interest. Okay, and I've got my job as well because the title would be same, security analyst, but sometimes they will look for SOC role, sometimes they will look for a offensive security, sometimes, but majorly title would be same for a job designation that would be security analyst. Okay, and a
And
certification is not mandatory. Even if you are not holding the certification, just simply apply for it. If the interview got clear, they will not look for it that much. Okay, if you are scoring high over the interview, yeah, company can sponsor that because all of my certification are sponsored by companies only. I have not paid a single penny from my own pocket. Okay, because these certifications are very costly. Okay, if you are going for OSCP, it is going to cost you something around 16 to $1,700. Okay, in India, it is like 1.5 lakh of rupees. Okay, and these are two costly certifications. So never ever pay from your own pocket. Just simply reimburse it from your own company. Okay, so that would be great. And also see like, do we have any sort of bond like need to sign for clearing the certification? In my company, I don't have any sort of bond, so I'm just doing it on every 1 or 2 years. I hope it is clear, Ajit. Or any other specific doubt you have?
yeah, so you are told about if I have to move into the offensive, the penetrating, it will be the good choice for the next. So the
Definitely.
say, so same CH knowledge roles means what are the I learned from here and after the certifications, is that work for the defensive roles as well?
In defensive, no. In defensive, the pathway is a little bit different. Okay, for if you want to deep dive into the defensive part, then you have to go with the SOC analyst training. Okay, in that you will learn the hands-on experience over the different tools like Splunk, QRadar, Cortex, or ADRs. Okay, you will get more understanding of that. And defensive security is more about the learning the tool. Okay, it's more about the using the tools and doing the analysis, doing the logging, doing the documentation, checking the things and blocking the IPs over there. Okay, so that's sort of a bug. Okay, there's more sort of a tool based approach. Okay, but in offensive security, if you see, it's more of a creative work where you have to think like an attacker. Okay, you have to perform attacks like an attacker before the actual attacker is going to take advantage of that particular vulnerability. Okay, so you have to be a attacker but in an ethical way. So that's why you will see the designations like ethical hacker or a white hat hacker or a penetration tester. Okay, penetration tester simply means like if you are penetrating into the network, okay, and you are just finding out the loopholes and simply reporting all the vulnerabilities or loopholes to the company in a secure manner, and you are not disclosing anything publicly. That's the simply role of penetration tester or a security engineer. Okay, pathway is completely different. We will discuss in deep as well, like what are the pathway for SOC and offensive. Okay, just give maybe in tomorrow or maybe in next week class. We'll surely discuss about these things. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Hmm. Okay. Anything else, anyone? Okay. Okay. Now we can move to the next thing. Okay. That is the exam details. Okay. So here you can see that the first particular thing is a security plus. Okay. Second is CEH version 13, and third is also CEH version 13. But the difference is the second, this is a knowledge exam. Knowledge exam simply means that's a theoretical CEH certification. And the last one is a CH practical examination. Okay, so let's see what kind of differences between all these. So if you see in the CompTIA Security Plus, you will get only 90 questions. Okay, that is the MCQs you will get. In CH version 13, you will get 125 questions. But in CH version 13, you will get 20 challenges. 20 challenges simply means uh, there is a flag. Okay, flag simply means kind of some random alphanumeric value. That value you need to fill, and how you are going to fill it by solving the machines. So there will be some one, two, or maybe five machines, and you need to solve them. You need to attack them, and after attacking, you will get the flags or value, and that values you need to submit. Okay, to clear the exam. And if we talk about the duration, then you will get a 90 minutes for security plus, 4 hours for CH version 13, and 6 hours for clearing the CH version 13 practical examination. Okay. And if we talk about the exam format, then in Security Plus, you will get MCQ plus performance-based questions. Performance-based questions simply means we are talking about the questions that is more interactive, okay, and it is more deep, and it is carrying the high weightage. Okay, so let me give you one example. Suppose there are 90 questions. Okay, out of 90, you can expect at least 3 to 6 or 3 to 8 performance-based questions. Okay, that's the only thing. You will get at least 3 to 6, but the weightage that they carry is more as compared to other. So maybe the one question is carrying the weightage of 50 marks. Okay, because CompTIA haven't disclosed like how they are giving the marking on performance based, but it is obviously high as compared to the normal MCQs. Okay, so that's why if you are getting any sort of performance based questions, just mention that you are doing it, but in the last, because these are very time consuming questions. Okay. So if you're preparing for that, just ensure that you are doing the performance discussion correctly. In the last, I usually prefer on the last only because these are very time consuming. So firstly do the normal questions. After that, go with the performance based question. It will be just 3 to 8. That's it. And if you are able to correct all of them, you will get a very high score over there. Okay. And if we talk about CH version 13, then it is just a normal MCQ based certification. And in CH version 13 practical, it will be just a practical certification. And if we talk about the passing score, then you have to score at least 750 out of 900. Okay, so I think it is a little bit hard to pass. Okay, if we talk about CH version 13 theoretical exam, you just need to need a score between 60 to 80%. So it usually varies on your questions how you have answered. After that, CH version 13 only need 70% to pass the certification. And if we talk about the renewal, like when this certification is going to expire, because all these certifications are going to be expired after every 3 years. So there will be a validity you will get. So after every 3 years, you need to pay the amount to the specific vendor to renew the certification. Okay. Or else there is one more way for CEH is that you can just submit your CPE credits. Okay, CP credit simply means like if you are doing any sort of certifications or doing any sort of trainings, you will be rewarded with the CPE credits. So that CPE credits or that proofs you can submit to EC Council, and EC Council can simply just renew your certification free of cost. Okay, you don't need to pay anything over there. So if you see my CH certification, it is renewed and I have not paid a single amount of money over there. I just simply submitted my CPE credits because after doing the CH, I've done multiple certifications. Like I've done the CREST, I've done the OSCP. So I've just simply submitted my certification and their proofs. And yeah, they have simply renewed it. But you should have the professional certification. I'm not saying any sort of training certification. Okay, there is a difference between a professional certification and a training certification. Okay, so let me give you example. So professional certification means like it is from a very authorized vendors like EC Council, CompTIA, offensive security. So these are the offensive one. But if you are taking just a normal training from any institute or a offline institute, then you will not get a CP credits. Okay, that's just a normal training certification and it is not helpful at all. Okay, because if you see for the job description as well, they are only looking for a professional certificate, not for a training certificate. Okay, so it will not add any sort of value if you are doing just a training certification. If you really want to add some weightage, do the professional certification every time. Okay, instead of doing the any certification. And if you are just randomly doing the certifications like whatever it is available from Cisco, Google, okay, it is good for knowledge, but not for resume. Why? Because you will not see the listing of in any sort of job description. You will not see the availability of these certification. Okay, like personally, I have not seen any sort of certification in cyber. There is a one certification in cybersecurity from Cisco or Google. I have not seen them in job description, so there is no use of doing that. But like if you just wanna grasp the knowledge from the certification, then you can do it. But there is no mean of putting that into the resume. You are just increasing the lines. That's it. Instead of that, put some valuable, put some extraordinary that can highlight you, and you will get additional advantage as compared to other candidates. Okay. And there is one more thing. After doing the CS certification or after doing the both of them, like after doing the CS theoretical plus CS practical certification, if you're holding both of the titles, then you will get a one title called CEH master level certification. Okay. So CH Master, you can get it if you're holding both the certification. That's it. Okay. So these are the exam details. Any questions
Yeah,
anyone have?
we opt for CA certificate, right? So it will cover both practical and knowledge-based certification.
Yeah, both.
Like with one voucher, we can give both
Oh,
exams.
you are about us. Okay. So that completely depends on your voucher, what kind of voucher you have purchased. Okay. Voucher also have different sort of varieties. Okay. So there is a vouchers available for theoretical, separate voucher. There are separate vouchers for practical examination. There are separate vouchers for remote exam. There is a separate voucher for a in-person exam. So basically, Pearson is the vendor where you need to find the nearby Pearson center in your offline location, and you have to go into their center and you have to give the exam. Okay, so vouchers completely depends on varieties, like what kind of purchase you are making. So just answer that or ask the relevant question before purchasing the voucher.
Like
Okay, you can
we
connect with
opt
that.
right in this course only we'll get the voucher.
That you can connect with the team. Okay, you can just ask them more information, like is it a CH remote exam, or is it a in-person CH exam, or is it a theoretical or a practical exam? That question you can simply ask, because there is a option to choose. Okay, and accordingly the vouchers are going to be generated for each one. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because it is going to be generated for each one, definitely, because someone is there, maybe they have chosen the practical exam, they want to opt for practical one, so they can simply directly ask the team, like, I just need the practical exam only. Okay, it
Oh,
depends on everyone. Yeah.
sir, in class we are going to learn practical as well.
Yeah, after completion of this particular batch you will be able to clear all these three.
So like I have opted it for this CA certification. I thought like it will cover both the knowledge and practical exam.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get only one voucher, so which one you will suggest? Because like this is I'm funding from my own. So
Mm-hmm.
right now I
Okay.
can't pay for both the certification, right? Knowledge and practical.
Mm-hmm. Then I'll suggest go for the CH version 13, a knowledge exam. Okay, because it will be very very easy to pass. Okay, and you will be score higher on that part. And no worry, because exam dumps are also available, and there are multiple practice tests are also there, so that I'll share, so that you can simply, you will be able to pass it. Okay, there you don't have to worry about the retakes, or you don't have to worry about the failing the exams. Okay, it is very easy as compared to practical, because in practical there are multiple challenges, there are multiple clues over there. So if you are have really deep dive into the offensive security part, or because that's more of a attack based approach. Okay, then you will be able to clear. So it's a little bit difficult, not that much, but just a little bit as compared to theoretical questions are very easy. Okay, they will simply ask full forms. They will simply ask a few questions related to some vulnerabilities that we are going to cover. So, and the scoring pass is also like a 60 to 80%. So you can pass it very easily. Okay. If you see the job description, then companies are only looking for a CH. They haven't mentioned like they're looking for CH practical or CH knowledge. They are only looking for a CH. That's it. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. Okay. You will, if you're holding the CH title, that's it. You will be able to opt for a job, or you will get the opportunity accordingly. Okay.
Okay.
But you're gonna have to share the practical knowledge, right?
Share what?
We're gonna work on the practical side, right? The practice.
Yeah, we will also perform the practicals as well. So even if you're opting for a practical exam, you will be able to clear it. Okay? Because we are going to
Okay.
do the theoretical plus practical. Anything else, anyone? Okay. If not, then we can move to the next part. That is the course content. Okay. And one more thing is that all these certifications are recognized internationally. Okay. So they have a more weightage outside of India as well. Okay, even in India, we have the weightage of these certification. Companies are looking, even the clients are looking. Yeah. So now let's see the what is the different course content is available. I hope the font is visible to everyone. Is it visible for this
Yes, sir.
particular
Yeah.
slide?
Yeah, we can see.
Yeah.
Okay, so here you can see that on top we have a course content for CompTIA Security. Okay, and after that we have a course content for CH. Okay, this is a CH one, this is a Security Plus. Okay, let's discuss the Security Plus first. Okay, and there is a percentage of examination is also there. So if you see in the first part, there is a general security concept. So what you can expect in this and what is the percentage? So usually in this you will get 12%. Okay, and in this we will understand four key things. Firstly is the security controls, second is the fundamental concepts, third is a change management, fourth is a cryptographic solutions. Okay, if we deep dive into that, then there are multiple different aspects we are going to learn. Like we will learn directive controls. We will learn the CIA triad. We will learn the some full forms. We will learn the zero trust policy. We will learn the what is confidentiality, integrity, availability, what is accounting, what is zero trust policy. Okay, if we talk about the change management, then we will learn the business process. Okay, what is the technical implications, what sort of documentation and version control we need to check. Okay, after that, if we talk about the cryptographic solution, then there are multiple terms you have heard about like PKI, what is encryption, decryption, obfuscation, hashing, digital signature, blockchain. These sort of things you will get inside the general security concept. Okay, so in the starting few days, we are going to completely focus on the general security concepts. Okay, and these concepts are similar in ethical hacking as well. Okay, so we are not following any sort of a sequence like if we are just going with sequence by sequence. No, we are just following by the topics. Okay, if the topics are coming under the basic category, then we will learn it first. Okay, if the topic is in intermediate level, then we will do in the second step. If the topic is quite advanced or there is a practical, then that will be done in a last. Okay, so that's how you will be able to learn things effectively. Okay, the second thing is coming up. There is a threats, vulnerability, and mitigation, and it is holding the 22% exam weightage. And in this, if you see, then there are five main things comes up. Okay, firstly is the threat actors and motivations. Second is the threat vectors and attack surfaces. Third is a vulnerabilities. Fourth is a malicious activity, and fifth is a mitigation techniques. Okay, if you deep dive into the each category, you will learn different sort of types of attacker, like what kind of a black hacker, what is a white hat hacker, what is a activist, what is a gray hat hacker, what is a script kiddie. So you will get the understanding of hacker classes. Okay, so total 8 hacker classes exist. Okay, out of that, 3 are the major ones that everyone have maybe heard about, like black hat, white hat, gray hat. So we will understand these things. Okay, we will also understand what kind of motivations that attacker holds and why attacker perform these sort of attacks. What are the different reasons behind the attacks? Okay, and how we can identify the motivations. Okay, in the second category, threat attackers and attack surfaces, we will learn about different things like we have social engineering, what is a vulnerable software vectors, what is a supply chain, what is a file based things. Okay, so these things we will learn the second one. After the vulnerabilities, we will learn about the different sort of vulnerabilities. Okay, some OS based, web based, mobile based, cloud based, operating system based. So these vulnerabilities we will also learn. We will also learn how we can analyze the malware attacks. We will learn how we can perform the password attack like brute force dictionary, rainbow table. Okay, don't worry about the fancy terms. Okay, you will be familiar with them. Okay, I'm just giving the idea like these terms we are going to cover. Okay, so network attacks, cryptographic attacks, physical attacks, so we will just understand them. Okay, because there are a lot of theories you are going to learn. Okay, like how you can do that. Okay, and practicals will also be there, but for few of them things are very rare. The labs won't be possible. So for that we will just see the concept. Okay, and for whatever the practicals is possible, we will do that. Okay, so that's in the malicious activity. If we talk about the mitigation technique, we will cover the segmentation, access control. We will understand the concept of access control. We will understand the concept of hardening, isolation, and patching. Okay. And after that, if you see, the third is security architecture, and it is holding the 18% weightage. And in this, four main thing comes up. First is the architecture model, where we will understand the cloud virtualization, IoT, okay, ICS, okay, on-premises stuff. Okay. Second is a enterprise infrastructure, where we will learn how we can apply the security principles to the infrastructures. Okay. We will also understand how we can do the secure communication. And inside this, there is a third category is also there. That's a data protection, where we will understand the different sort of securing the data methods. Okay, we will see the some general considerations and classifications as well. Okay, and in this, the fourth category is resiliency and recovery, where we will understand the high availability and a few of the platform diversity as well, like how we can perform the backups, how the continuity of operations work, how the side conditions works. Okay, what is the testing, what is the power platforms. Okay, so that we will understand. And in the fourth one, that's a security operation, and it is holding the highest weightage in the exam. That is a 28%. Okay, if you see, there are multiple things exist. So it is started with computing resources. Okay, so you will understand like how you can apply your secure baselines, how you can perform the mobile solution, because there is a mobile device management usually available in the corporate. Okay, so that kind of a corporate level understanding you will get from this. Okay, and you will also see like what is a wireless security, what is application security, some different security concepts like sandboxing and monitoring. Okay, and in this, the second category is the asset management, where you will see like how the disposal works in the of corporates. Okay, how you can track the hardware, how you can track the software, how you can track any sort of data assets over there. Okay, and in this, the third category is vulnerability management, where you will learn how you can identify the vulnerabilities, how you can analyze it, how you can mitigate that particular thing, how you can validate, and how you can report it. Okay, after that, the a little bit of SOC part is also there in the security operations. There is a alerting and monitoring part. So if you are a SOC guy, I think this thing you already know. So where usually we will learn how monitoring tools works. Okay, what all are the different sort of resources activity usually works. Okay, and after that, the enterprise security usually comes up, where we will learn about the different security solutions. Like we have what exactly means by firewalls, what exactly means by IDS, IPS, how we can do the DLS filtering, what's the DLP that is implemented in the corporate laptops, how what are the different sort of security tools that organization uses, what is the EDRs, XDR, okay, endpoint detection response, how they usually works. Okay. After that, the next category is the identify and access management, where we will learn about the multiple advanced security concepts like multi-factor authentication, single sign-ons, okay, privilege access controls. So these things we will learn. After that, we have something called automation and orchestration. So where we will basically learn some automation use cases, like what is the scripting benefits and considerations. Okay, and the la not the last second category would be incident response, where we will learn more about the incident response and handling. Okay, we will see the process about the threat hunting, a little bit about digital forensics, just a little bit theoretical concepts. Okay, and what how we can do the RCA, that's the root cause analysis. Okay, and the last category would be in this is a data sources, where we will understand the logging part. Okay, and what are the different sources of investigation that usually done in our organization. So you will get a theoretical high level overview in that, in the fourth one, because that's a big one. Okay, that is available. After that, we have something called security program management and oversight, where it is holding the 20% of percentage of examination. Okay, and it is basically holding the sixth category, and it starts with the governance part. So governance simply means we are talking about the guidelines, policies, procedures in a company. Okay, so every company or every organization have their own guidelines, policies, and procedures. Okay, so usually they everyone have to follow them. Okay, and everything is going to be monitored, everything should be very structured, and there is a well defined roles and responsibilities available for everyone. Okay, that's the first category. After that, second category mainly evolves the risk management part, where we will understand what exactly the means by risk management or risk assessment or identification. We will understand the business impact analysis as well. Okay, what is the business strategies, what is the how we can report it, what is the tolerance thing, what is the zero trust policy. Okay, there are multiple things we will understand. We will also understand the third party risk as well, because suppose if I'm running any sort of a payment bank. Okay, and I have to use the third party libraries, I have to use the third party integrations. Okay, then how I can do that, because there is a risk. Maybe I am a secure person, but whatever the third party services available can be vulnerable. So how I can rely on them, or how integration usually works, because we cannot randomly integrate with any service. We need to be secure. Okay, so we usually, whenever we do any sort of third party integration, we will do the third party risk analysis as well. Okay, so where basically we will check the vendor assessment, we will check the selection agreements, we will just check the rules of engagement as well. Okay, how, what are the do's and what are the don'ts that we need to follow. Okay, so that's our third party risk analysis that we do, because we cannot randomly integrate any service to our secured application. Okay, we need a proper VAPT report, we need a proper source code review report. Okay, these are the main things. After that, the compliance part, we will also learn in this. We are reporting, okay, and what is the disadvantage, or you can say kind of a consequences of non-compliance, how the monitoring and privacy works. After that, audit and assessment comes up. Okay, where basically we will discuss about the internal and external audits. Okay, what is the penetration testing, how are the types of penetration testing, what is the benefit of penetration testing, okay, why it has been done, what is the red team. So these things we also learn. After that, the last thing comes up in this, that's a security awareness, where uh, maybe you have heard about the phishing. Okay, so phishing training is also there, how can it be implemented. Okay, like what is the user guidance, what is that reporting and monitoring tools that we use. Okay, so that contains a lot of different aspect, and if you combine everything, then it will become 100%. Okay, so that's just a kind of a brief, like what exactly you can expect from the security plus certification. These are the name of topics or categories that we're going to deep dive. Anyone have any questions, especially this CompTIA security guys? You have any question, anyone? Okay, if not, then we can move ahead to the next. So there is a CEH. Okay, so CEH, if you see, these are the 20 modules available. Okay, and CEH also offers a one more additional thing. There is a AI, artificial intelligence. Okay, so if you're opting for this particular batch, so there's a benefit is that there's a combination of security plus and CH. Okay, so there are few things that is missed in CompTIA security plus, but you will learn in CH, and there are few things that is missed in CH that you can learn in security plus. So that's an additional advantage that you are going to learn. Okay, so this particular CH is usually start with introduction to ethical hacking, where you are going to learn about what exactly the means of ethical hacking, what is hacking, what's the difference between ethical hacking and hacking, what are the types of hackers, what are the type hacker classes. Okay, you will also learn the general terminologies as well. Okay, because terms are also important for CH as well as security plus. Okay, after that, you will move to the second phase, that's footprinting and reconnaissance, where you will learn how you can gather more information about the target. Okay, what all are the different ways to gather more and more information about the targets. Okay, how you can perform the reconnaissance. Okay, what are the types of footprinting or reconnaissance, like how you can do the, what are the different techniques that we do in the active uh, footprinting or active reconnaissance, what are the different techniques or tools that we can use in passive reconnaissance. Okay, these things that we will check. After that, we have something called scanning network. So that's a second phase usually we talks about, like how we can scan the entire network. Okay, because if you know the concept of ports and protocols, okay, we usually check what exactly the entry point, okay, that we can use to get inside the target network. Okay, so that's a scanning part, where we will scan the entire network for the vulnerabilities, for the ports, okay, for the available services. Okay, and accordingly we will act over there. After that, enumeration comes up, so where basically we enumerate more about the services. Enumeration simply means like uh, getting deeper into the scanning, okay, or getting more information about the services that is running. Okay, after that, vulnerability analysis is also there, so where we will basically use some automated tools to identify the vulnerability. Okay, so that's just a vulnerability analysis. Okay, just by using the automated tools you are finding the vulnerabilities. There is no manual efforts you are going to put, just a normal VA that you are doing. After that, there is a very interesting part that we call it as a system hacking. So where we will basically learn how we can hack any system. Any system simply means like if I have a laptop, how I can break my password. Okay, if I have a laptop, how I can put some viruses over there, how I can put any Trojan, malware, anything. Okay, so that we will see like how we can break any system, how we can reset the password, what are the different ways that we can do. We will also learn a little bit about Active Directory systems as well. Okay, because a little bit, not that much. Okay, because the Active Directory concept is there, so we will learn basic things about Active Directory, what kind of attacks you can expect. Okay, so some terminologies you should know, so that we will cover in the system hacking. Malware threats, obviously, we are going to learn about some malicious softwares, okay, like uh, ransomwares are there, viruses, worms, different terminologies. What are the differences between them? Okay, because that differences are very important for certification. Okay, with that we are going to learn. After that, sniffing basically simply means like intercepting the traffic from one system to the second system. That we will also learn. Or sniffing into the network, how we can do that, how we can perform the MITM attack. That's a man in the middle attack. Maybe someone have heard about it. It's a very famous attack. So that we will learn. After that, we have something called social engineering. That's a art of human hacking, where we will learn like how physical red teaming works or how that phishing works. Okay, what are the different types of social engineering that we can do. Okay, how we can do the human based social engineering, how we can do the computer based social engineering. Okay, but that's a very interesting topic. Okay, that we will learn. After that, the DOS part comes up. So the DOS is a attack that we are going to perform to disrupt the services of the target. Okay, so that's again one more very important attack that we are going to do. And the next is a session hijacking. Session hijacking is a vulnerability that we will see like what kind of different aspects of session related vulnerabilities is available. After that, we will see the how we can bypass the firewalls or honeypots. Honeypots are basically something you can say kind of a traps that is implemented for attackers. Okay, attackers thinks that they have compromised the system, but they are trapped into a system. Okay, so usually we implement the honeypots to secure our system. So we will understand about honeypot, what kind of solutions are available in the market that company uses for honeypots. Okay, what are the different types of firewalls. Okay, what exactly means by IDS and IPS. That's a intrusion detection and prevention systems are available. Okay, how we can hack a web server, that you will learn, and how we can hack a web application, because that application is going to be uh, hosted over a server. So that we will see how you can identify the vulnerabilities, how you can hack it. Okay, so one of the vulnerability that is listed is SQL injection. Okay, so by using the SQL injection, you can dump the entire database. You can modify the details of database as well. You can perform the DOS attack. You can crash the entire database. You can delete the records. You can do a lot of things if an application is vulnerable to SQL injection vulnerability. Okay, and we have something called hacking wireless network. So we will learn about Wi-Fi hacking. Okay, so for that we need to purchase a device as well. So I already have that. So I can showcase you like how we can hack Wi-Fi. Okay, in our local. And after that, we will also understand the mobile hacking, like what are the different tools, what are the different techniques that we use for mobile hacking. Okay, we will hack a Android system in this particular class. So there's a virtual machine, so that we will use it. After that, there is a IoT related stuff we will learn, like we will use the Shodan to identify the internet connected devices like CCTV camera or something and perform the hacking over there. And the last two things is more about the cloud computing theory and the cloud cryptography. Okay, so these two are the again theoretical concepts. So where you will learn more about the cloud platform that is available, like we have AWS, Azure, GCP. Okay, and in cryptography, we will learn the cryptographic concepts, like we have something called encryption, decryption, obfuscation. Okay, and there are different sort of algorithms are available, hashing or something. So these are the three 20 module, just kind of a brief. Okay, don't worry about the fancy terms that you are hearing today. Okay, you will be familiar with them, okay, in upcoming days. Okay, these are just kind of a high level overview. Okay, that these are the expectations, that these things you can expect. Okay, I'm not saying that you will be getting the complete exposure for everything. Okay, but in CH is designed in such a manner that you will get an understanding of different things. Okay, so if you see clearly that you are getting the understanding of cloud computing, you are getting the IoT and OT hacking, you are getting mobile, Wi-Fi, web application, firewalls, IDS, honeypots, malware, DOS, vulnerability analysis. So you can say a lot of things are covered, but not on a high level. It's just a basic level understanding you will get. Okay, so usually, if you're wanna start your career in offensive security, CH is good, but it is not enough. Okay, you should have the knowledge about the penetration testing. Okay, then only you can start over there, and you can just then simply start learning more and more skills. You can add into that, and yeah, you can simply get a job over there. Okay, then it will be very easy. Okay, so that is it. Anyone have any doubts in the Security Plus or CH course content? Any doubts? Anything?
So one more
Uh,
question, sir.
Okay.
Sir, one question.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, like this is, as you told, for Security Plus, this is very basic certification, right? The
Yeah.
startup. So, just quickly, can you help to give the roadmap of this for blue team, especially, right? Not for offensive and defensive part.
Mm-hmm.
So, after this, what should we follow as a next step in
Mm-hmm.
the career path after this certification? That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah. So that pathway we will discuss when we are going to compare the defensive versus the offensive. Okay.
Okay,
We will
okay.
also compare the roadmap as well, like because the
Mhm.
roadmap is it completely different. Okay, it
Okay.
will not be same. The certification is neutral. Okay, this
Mhm.
CEH is completely a neutral certification. It is not for only for SOC guys or not for only for offensive guy. This is a neutral certification where you will get a understanding of everything, just understanding. Okay, or you will get a attack defense mindset. That's it. These are the only things that you can expect from the certification. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
Yeah, and we will also see the learning path or the course overview, like what are the things that how you can be a SOC analyst. Okay, how you can be a SIEM expert over there. Okay, so there are many things that you have to learn. Okay, and it's not mandatory to pay for each and every training. You can learn it on your own as well. Okay, because I've learned everything on my own. Okay, I have not taken any sort of trainings. I've just simply gone through the self-paced recorded lectures that is available officially, or there are multiple resources available over the Google. Okay, there are multiple AIs that you can use. Okay, so a lot of things. Okay, no need to pay for each and every course every time. Okay, just simply connect with your mentor and he can guide you like what is the next step that you need to do, or you can just plan your milestone accordingly to achieve something in your life. Okay, that would be the effective way that I suggest. Yeah.
Sure, sir. Thanks.
Okay, anyone else have any other doubts or something? Okay, if not, the next thing that we can talk about is a bonus part. Okay, so the first thing is CH mock exam practice test. Okay, so if you're preparing for a theoretical CH based exam, then obviously there are practice tests are available. Okay, that practice test you need to complete. So there are almost 600 questions are available in this. Okay, so I'll share this particular uh, PDF. Okay, over the drive. Okay, so if you are if you don't get the access by tomorrow morning, okay, just simply message me over the WhatsApp. Okay, I'll share it. Otherwise, I'll try to share it by today only. Okay, you will get the link in your mailbox. Okay, just see it. For this particular PDF. Okay, but these are the practice tests that I'm suggesting. I'll share that drop the link as well. So that link you can go through from the PDF for CEH and CompTIA. And overall, both the practice test contains 600 plus questions, and it is more than enough for clearing the exam. Okay. And here you can see that one more thing is that like if you are already into the cybersecurity, join some active cybersecurity communities. Okay. Why? Because you have to be stay updated with all the things. You have to stay updated with the technologies. You have to stay updated with the skills. You have to stay updated with the job opportunities, career opportunities. Okay, there are multiple things. Okay, so that's why I suggest at least join few of the cybersecurity communities over the WhatsApp, over the LinkedIn, over the Twitter. Okay, there are multiple platforms. Even on the Reddit, there are multiple things are available. Okay, so I've just listed down the one of the link over there so that you can join. Okay, by just opening the PDF and going through the link. Okay, and I also share few of the personal notes as well. Okay, that you can go through. Okay, so that's the one thing. And last, just thank you. If anyone have any doubts, we can discuss, or else we can simply wrap up the call because today was just an introductory call where only understanding about the certification or understanding or clearing the expectation from this particular course is there. Okay. You guys can simply scan this particular QR code. This first one is for LinkedIn, okay, and second is for Insta. If you want to connect socially, then we can stay connected over there. And one more thing is that there's a particular username. If you simply want to Google it, you will be able to find more information about me, okay, like more platforms that I'm registered, what are exactly the things, how I've started. So if you want to gather some more information about me, you can simply Google this particular username and you will get a lot of details, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll be waiting for the discussion. Vikar, you can be in the call. Yeah. So anyone have any other questions or something? If not, then we can wrap up. From tomorrow onwards, we will just go with a proper timeline, proper duration, okay, where we will basically understand a lot of different new things. Okay. So that is it for today. That is simply.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Sir, you will be sharing this PPT over a group or?
Yeah, definitely. I'm sharing that.
Yeah, okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
See you soon.
Yeah. See you soon. Yeah, Vibha, I think we can discuss now.
Yes, Prashant. So the thing is, initially before joining the session, I asked a recruiter to if, let me know if Prashant can give me one-on-one sessions, because the
Mm-hmm.
thing is, Prashant, I have very less time here, and I'm actually really doing good in my life for now. But I just want to explore the opportunities I have, because I know I can do it, and I don't want to waste that scope what I can achieve in my life. So I was after the CEH course, I was looking to deep dive into the penetration testing. I mean, I'm not lying. Uh, I'm not just giving you that cheese over the
Mm-hmm.
donut, but I'm just telling you that I want everything that you have. Uh, my down the road, my similar goal is something you already did in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So, how will you guide me from here? Like after doing my CEH, I'll definitely ping you that I did my CEH. Then I'll
Mm-hmm.
start hunting a job in application security and all. Uh, I mean, I do have some knowledge. I do refer to TCM security. I do refer to the zero to mastery classes. I do refer to the C Council live sessions. I have recorded sessions. I have notes. I have labs. I have everything. I have everything by the grace of God. I'm pretty much good in material. But the thing is, how can you contribute for me after the journey of CEH?
Okay. So
Oh,
firstly, I'll suggest one thing. Whenever you are
mhm.
done with the CS certification, instantly opt for a web application penetration testing. Okay, learn about
Okay,
it. It is very
okay,
easy. Either you can opt for a course or you can learn directly from me. Okay, that is up to you,
okay,
because I'm a freelance cybersecurity trainer. I train on multiple institutes as well. Okay, so
okay,
we can connect. Okay, or else like you can just connect with the team as well. They can help you with that. Okay, but the main thing
okay,
is learning that. It doesn't matter like what platform you are choosing. Okay, the main object would be learning the web application penetration testing. After that, what you can do, you can go for learning at least two more skills. Like I suggest
okay.
go for Android penetration testing plus network penetration testing. Why? Because if you are holding at least three skill sets in your resume,
Mhm,
then it will be
mhm.
very easy. Okay, usually
Yeah,
candidates only hold one or two skills. Okay, but
yeah,
companies are looking for a multi-talented guys. Okay, having the
yes,
multiple skills, because if suppose there is a requirement for they need to perform the VAPT on different platforms like web, mobile, API network. Okay, and there are guys are available. They only know the like there is a one guy who only knows web API. One guy only knows web network. Okay, there is one guy who only knows Android. So they have to hire three guy and they have to pay the three amounts. Okay, over there. Instead of that, what they usually do, they only hire a one guy that have the knowledge about different domains, and they will pay the salary of the two persons to a single guy, because that person can do the job of two or three persons. Okay,
yes.
so that's the main thing. Okay, so if you see that in my particular experience, that web, mobile, API, network, thick line. Apart from that, red teaming is also there, but I usually don't mention that much in the CEH. Okay, because it's not that much useful. Okay, but I also do that. So that just because of this particular thing, I get a lot of opportunities, even for training, even for job. Okay.
Okay.
So that's the
So
main thing.
Prashant,
Hmm.
I'll be very frank to you. After this course, are you okay to give me the training that required in the market one-on-one after this class?
Yeah, we can definitely discuss on that. No issue with that. Okay, because I
And
usually that's my job to deliver the training. Okay,
yeah,
and I deliver the training on skills plus certification plus there is some job oriented courses as well. So like core pen
okay,
testing. Okay, core pen test is one of them where basically three main things I usually teach, like web application pen test, network pen test, and the Android penetration testing. Okay.
okay,
There are some other testing are also there, like iOS penetration testing, but for that there's a dependency of MacBook and iPhone, so it will be a little bit expensive or costly for some students. But still, you can
so
opt for it if you want.
that's fine. I mean, paying fees, budget is never an issue to me. I'm being very honest to you, Prashant. I already told the SIEM expert, I mean, the SIEM expert recruiter that ask
Hmm.
Prashant if he can give me one-on-one sessions for CEH as well, because my
Hmm.
goal was to complete it as soon as possible because I already have some knowledge on it, and I have my slot ready from CEH. I'm going to give it on August 19th or 20th. Before that, hopefully.
Okay.
So but the thing is, I want to do it as soon as possible, not in a hurry, but I wanted to do it quick. So I just want your guidance. If you are okay for it, then we can definitely discuss after this course how the things are going to be working with
Yeah,
together.
definitely. So usually certifications are on weekend and skill-based trainings are on weekdays.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah.
You can
So
connect with me. Okay. So here is
sure,
my mobile number as well. So you can drop me a
sure. That's what
WhatsApp
I'm.
over there. Okay.
Yeah.
And we can discuss.
Are you into the group?
Yeah, I'm in group as well. So today morning I have dropped a message well for joining the class. So that's
Yeah,
my
I
number.
just did text you. Yeah,
Yeah,
got it. Sure, Prashant. I'll definitely ping you up, and I hope we work together.
yeah,
Hopefully.
definitely.
Thank you so much, Prashant.
Yeah,
I really admire your skills, man. Thank you so
yeah.
much.
Thank you, Vikar. Bye. Yeah,
Yeah, bye. Take care.
Yeah,
yeah. Take care.
Prashant,
Yeah, hi, Ajit.
I have your 2 minutes with you.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I hope you remember we already connected before the class starts. So actually, now
Uh-huh.
I'm in the Splunk part. I learned about the Splunk and I'm okay with that. How to
Mm-hmm.
the endpoint integrations for defense level, what all they will do. I'm okay with that. But
Yeah.
even I attend 2 of 3 interviews after completing the syllabus or sections.
Mm-hmm.
So they are mostly throwing the questions related to the deep level of attacks. Even if if I can take example as cross scripting or
Mm-hmm.
DDoS, anything else, they don't want like answer from the tool end. They want the answer from the how the attack will be coming into the organizations. So once it comes, how you guys going to prevent that from the organizations? So this is the word the many of interviewers are expecting in many attacks were in the current market. So that's what I got advice from Sulab. So he pulled me to your class. So this will be the helpful for you. So I only this main purpose I'm looking for you from your presence, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about, sir? So, is that in coming class, it will be the really helpful for me to know more attacks and practice, hands-on practice as well, right, sir?
Yeah, so basically, as I mentioned earlier, you will get
Mm-hmm.
the attack defense mindset here. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you mentioned, there is one attack called cross-site scripting. So you will understand what exactly means by cross-site scripting. What is the impact of cross-site scripting? How can we perform the cross-site scripting? How can we defend against the cross-site scripting? What are the additional defenses that we can put in control? What are the security solutions available for that particular attack? Okay, so that things we will learn in the upcoming classes.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir. And I can also apply the interview kind of cybersecurity role specialist. There is few opening
Mhm.
roles I can see from LinkedIn and Naukri, cybersecurity specialist and cybersecurity.
In
Uh,
defensive or in offensive?
I'm not able to judge they're hiring for offensive or defensive. How I can know that? So it's for
By
defensive.
reading the job description. That's
Okay.
the only way, because the
Okay.
designation would be same. Okay, they will basically, you will see a listing would be for security analyst or security consultant or associate consultant or security engineer. But if you see the job description, they will specifically mention what they need. Okay, if they're mentioning for a specific SOC tools, or if they're mentioning specifically for VAPT red team, then obviously it is an offensive role. Okay, but if you're seeing something to EDR, if you're seeing something related to governance, or little bit of what we say SOAR, Splunk, okay, QRadar, these things,
Mm-hmm.
then it's a SOC based or a defensive role that they're looking for. Okay,
Okay,
because
sir.
designation will be same. It will be
Okay,
for
sir.
security analyst, security engineer, security consultant, associate consultant, something like that. Okay, but you need to check the job description before applying. Otherwise, there are multiple times one thing happened with my students. They are simply blindly applied for the role, and whenever they are appearing for the interview, the person is asking a question related to offensive security. Okay, and they were looking for SOC analyst, and sometimes the person is looking for offensive security, but the interviewer is asking for question related to SOC and SIEM. So that can be the scenario. So instead of that, just instead of blindly applying, okay, just simply read the job description. So your time is going to be saved. Okay, you will be able to apply for some other jobs as well. Okay, and there are multiple platforms you need to target, like LinkedIn, Naukri, Indeed, and there are some other platforms for different countries that you need to target. So you will be able to get some more and more jobs. Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, sir. And the exams, we will be practicing from the class starts from initial onwards. We are going to practice for the exams, and so
Practice. What does it mean by practice? Practice
means
exams you are asking, or something else?
like now I see in your PPT like mock questions. So we are going to discuss daily mock questions as well for whole
Uh,
few.
there are 600 questions. Okay, so I won't be able to cover it
Yeah.
entirely. Okay, but these are the 600 more questions. So when you have to do it, you can purchase it now. Okay, because these are just less than 1,000 rupees. Okay, available over the Udemy. Okay, so what you can do,
Okay.
you can simply purchase it. Okay, it's a very cheap. But when you need to do, when we are done with entire course, then you need to start solving all these practice tests, because now you have already got the knowledge. Okay, now you just need to check, like whether you are able to solve the questions or not. Okay, if you are able to solve it, then yeah, you're good with the examination. You can just simply schedule the examination and you can go for it. Okay,
Okay, sir.
yeah,
So
because
we have to purchase those mock questions. We have to purchase it right from after the course. Okay.
it's up to you, like whether you want to purchase it now or after, because these are just my recommendation. I'm not saying just to purchase it mandatory or something. These are just my uh, suggestions, okay, recommendations, where like
Mm-hmm.
if you can purchase it, then your chances of getting pass is going to be increased,
Yes, sir. Yes,
because
yes,
these
sir.
are a very exam look like questions. Okay, so 600 question, like if you see like how many questions are going to come, only 125 or 90 questions. Okay, and how many questions I'm giving? 600 questions.
Yeah.
So that's a, we are basically preparing for a worst case scenario as well. Okay, even if we're getting very very difficult questions, then we will be able to clear it.
This
Okay, because
125 questions will be the same in any of questions from the 600. That
it,
might be
yeah,
vary.
it might be same. Okay, I'm not saying everything will be come from the 600, but you will get an idea what kind of questions you can expect. Okay, so
Okay.
suppose, let me give you one example. So in the pet test, you are getting a one question like, what is the full form of HTTP? But in the exam, you are getting a one question, what is the full form of PKI? Full form they are
Okay.
asking, but maybe the concept there is not, will be the same. Okay, full form will
Okay.
be there. Okay, so you will get an understanding what kind of questions you can expect from the exam. That's it.
Got it, sir. Good. Got it.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
so these are the only things.
I'm very interesting to join in, many of classes with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. From tomorrow onwards, we will extend the classes. Okay, because today is
So,
just an introduction, so I haven't taken the entire 3 hour. Okay, but
yes, sir.
from
Really
tomorrow we
helpful.
will take it. Okay,
Sure,
so
sir.
usually the
So
classes between the 2 or 3 hours. Okay, if the topic is very interesting, okay, then we'll take it 3 hours. If the topic is a little bit boring, then we will end up in 2 hours. Okay,
true. Okay, sir. Okay.
yeah,
So how long the class duration, sir, means total
it
means
will
it will be
be okay. So usually it will be varies between 40 to 50 hours. Okay, and I'm expecting that it will be finished by August or maybe September. Yeah,
okay. Okay, so
mid of
you
September maybe it should be finished.
oh, mid
Yeah,
of September. Okay.
or maybe by end. I'm not sure about it, but it will be 40 to 50 hours. So even if we are covering 2 or 3 hours per day, on weekend, then yeah, it should be finished in within 16 to 18 sessions. It should be finished.
Sure. So, and when we can start to apply for interviews after the uh,
Mhm.
10 20 percentage of completions of this CH classes, is that okay to apply the just give a try of interviews?
I'll suggest do it after the certification, okay? Because if you are not selected for the interview, then you are banned from the particular organization from for next 6 months. You will not be able to apply. Okay,
Okay.
so there's the where there is a chance, okay, that you are missing. So if you are holding the certification, then you have a knowledge as well. So your chance of getting selected is going to be increased. So why you want to miss that particular chance? So
Correct, sir.
just wait for, but just have some patience. Okay, at least wait for 1.5 months, not more than that. When you are getting the certification, then simply from day one only start applying. Okay, just start applying like 20 to 30 companies in a day. At least be active on every portal. Okay, see the opportunities. Do a cold messaging to other LinkedIn members and see like what are the references available for anything. Okay, so that's how you are going to do that. Okay, because you have to be aggressive. Okay, like so you can see that like I've got a hike, a lot of hike I've got. Like whenever I switched, I expected at least 100 to 200% hike every time. Okay, less than 100 I have not expected any time. Why? Because I'm cracking multiple interviews. Okay, and usually what's the process that everyone follows? Like if they are getting one offer, then they will ask for a counter offer. Okay, so that's the process that they usually follow. So same you can follow to getting the more hike and switching the job effectively. You can check the companies as well, because companies also matter. Like you are joining the big four or just joining some like a beginner company or some basic companies. Okay,
Sure, sir, sure.
so if you are joining
Uh,
some Fortune 500 company, there's a very high chance of getting more opportunities inside that. Yeah.
sure, sir. And not only this CS, sure, I'm going to connect with you long for
Mhm.
many sections. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. No issue with
Yes.
that. Okay. And one more thing is that before concluding, don't hesitate to ask the questions. Okay, there's my personal advice to you, not to you, not to everyone, basically. Okay, ask the questions. Okay, even if it is not relevant to the class, just take a note of that particular question. We can discuss after the class, like we are discussing it. Okay, you can ask me anything related to cybersecurity. Okay, even in defense, few things are there. I have a knowledge on that particular thing as well. Okay, not a tool based, but how things are working codely. Because on daily basis, I'm working with security guys or developers. Okay, so I have an idea on that particular thing.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure, 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 sir, sure. I will connect with you.
yeah. Okay. Anything else, Ajit?
No, sir.
Or you?
So you have anything homework topics to for today to come good
Mhm.
for tomorrow?
No, we are starting everything from scratch only. Okay. Usually the homeworks I'll give on Sundays. Okay. So on every Sunday, I'll drop some text like these are the topics you can learn from your own. If you are not able to cover it, no issue. We will cover it in next class. Okay. So that's kind of homeworks. So because if you need some understanding, like if you are already holding some understanding of about a topic, then you can ask some questions out of it. Okay, because if you're just coming in a class as a blank, then you will not be able to ask more questions out of it. If you have already done some R&D on some specific topics, then you can ask more questions on it, and we can discuss on that, and it will be clear for you for a lifetime. So
Sure, sir.
that's how. So usually the way I teach is very interactive. So you will be able to say anything. You can raise your hand, and we can give you the time. Okay, there is no time limitation. Okay, you can ping me over the WhatsApp as well. Okay, we can connect, or we can discuss anything, like anything related to cybersecurity. I'm open for it. Okay, and be happy to help you on anything.
Sure,
Okay,
sir. Yeah.
yeah,
Really, thank you for your words, sir. Thank you.
yeah. Thanks. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Take care.
Take care, sir. Thank you.